Welcome everyone to Enrico Janko. I'm the Signal, powered by the mighty Team Alliance. Email question of the day is, what lesson did you learn from your largest loss? It's a good question. My largest loss, couple of thousand. Not really too much, but at the time, it definitely was. It definitely hit me at the time. But the largest lesson learned, what the lesson I learned behind that particular trade. I remember that particular trade. Market started changing up, and I kind of realized it started changing up. And what I did was I entered the market at a place I normally don't enter. How you doing? Good morning. That I normally don't enter, and the market went in my direction. Everything went swell, and then last 5-10 seconds, market dipped almost a pip or so. I lost the trade or whatever. I was buying. Just let me know that you can't get too cocky, and you always got to stick with the plan. The plan is long term. So, since the plan is long term, it's necessary that you always just stick with the plan, and not take short term actions just because you want to make some money real quick. Like, I think at that particular time, I probably was, I don't know. I must have been trying to get to some number, blah, 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 whatever. But anyway, the market wasn't there for it, and I decided to get in the trade anyway because it looked good, and I thought I could actually, I thought I was going to win the trade. It's real simple. Every trade you get into, what you think you're going to win the trade, that's why you get in the trade. You don't get into a trade thinking, oh, I'm going to lose this trade, let me get into it. So, the lesson is always the same, really, because the market is always going to give you kind of what you want. It's all depending on your level of patience with it and what you're going to do, But patience is everything. Strategy is nothing. Emotional maturity, just continually to grow in the market and just letting the market be. I know that don't even sound like anything, let the market be, but it's kind of like just, when the market gives you trades, it's going to give you trades because losers are always jumping out the window for a trade. Like it's people always just thirsty to get a trade. So you always going to have a trade. You just can't be one of those thirsty people that's reaching. Because if you reach it's someone like myself or someone from Team Alliance, they're going to get you. It's a guarantee. So, that's what that's all about, man. That's what that's all about. There's lessons in life all the time, right? We learn lessons all the time, and that's what trading is, just life, because it's just everyone. It's just everyone. It's just a bunch of people trying to make profits. And of course, anytime things come down to money, people get very emotional. All of a sudden, their perceptions change about what's going on, what's occurring. You see? Anytime money comes involved in it, the present situation changes because emotions hop in. And so that's when you're going to have problems. The person that can stay just logical and emotionally mature about what's going on in this situation, because that's what's happening. Because you got to remember, we all sharing this reality together, this moment, this reality together. So it's always important to understand that even though you don't want to be one of the sheep, No, I'm not going to be one of the sheep, but I need to know what the sheep are going to do. You know, you got to be more like the shepherd, I guess. You got to understand what the sheep are going to do, because the sheep are necessary for you to make money. You can't make money without the masses, right? And knowing what the masses are going to do, or having a high probability of knowledge of how the masses kind of move in price level situations. So that's what that's all about. It's Enrico Janko. I'm the Signal. We're powered by the Mighty Mighty Team Alliance.